Let me tell you a story. This was back in 2021. I was lying under my van next to a hot dog stand on the side of the highway, I think 12 hours from Stockholm. I was heading down to Europe for the first time, and I was lying under the van because the gearbox had broken down. Specifically, the linkages from the gearbox to the shift stick. So it wasn't a very hard problem to solve, specifically because cars from the 80s are remarkably easy to work on. But with my zero skills as a mechanic, I was laying under this car, oil dripping in my face, and basically YouTubing how to fix this. And throughout this entire time, this is like the worst case scenario. Like when you buy a van and you convert it, is that like it breaks down and you can't continue, right? And like 12 hours in driving it on my first excursion, it breaks down. Worst case scenario with like a problem that's quite difficult to fix, like comparatively to like getting a flat tire. This was way harder. And I remember I was lying there smiling the entire time as I was dealing with this issue. And then it occurred to me, as I was lying there, that the reason why I was smiling so much was because I had finally found a worthy struggle. Let me explain. My entire life up until this point, before I bought the van, before I started pursuing the things that I felt true, that I felt I really held dear, that felt right. Before then, I was kind of just doing autopilot, going on Route 66, doing what everybody else was doing, and just hoping that one day somebody would tell me that I could do things differently, so that I could be allowed to do things differently. And here I was for the first time doing things my way, and it was going so wrong, and it was feeling so goddamn right. And that's what I mean about finding a worthy struggle. When you are doing things that you don't want to do, every time you're faced with adversity, things will feel really damn hard. But when you are facing adversity, doing something that you truly believe in, that you truly feel this is the right direction, then you'll feel fulfilled instead. And it took me, I think, 25 years to figure it out. The reason why I'm telling you this story is because I know for a fact that there's a lot of you guys out there working a 9 to 5, being really fucking frustrated with how things have turned out, and you come home and you want to do something about it, but you're so tired and fatigued from doing things that you don't want to do, and then you just turn on Netflix until you fall asleep with a bowl of cereal on your belly, and you wake up the next day late for work, and you're riding into work on the bus and you don't even know what it is that you're working for, like why you're even doing what you're doing. And this is a great pivot to the project I'm working on. It's called Odyssey, or something like that. And it is an app or a website at the moment that aims to help you align what you're doing on the daily with a bigger purpose. The main goal and mission of the app is that you find a North Star direction in life that you really believe in. And I think that's truly important. If we could change 1% or 0.1% of the population that is currently going on autopilot down Route 66 and they really want to get off, if we could help them find their why, I believe we could change the fucking world. All I wanted to say tonight was, I'm building this thing. It is about helping people find their worthy struggle, and I linked it below. Please go check it out and tell me what you think. It's super scrappy and there are things that are gonna break, but that's what we do on the show. We publish our unpolished turds.